How to use Monday.com timeline view. Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and in this video I'm going to be telling you how you can use Monday.com's timeline view. So having said that, let's just jump into the video. So I'm over here on Monday.com. I've already signed in, and you can also do that. It's pretty simple, it's really straightforward. Just simply click on the sign up button, enter your information, and you're good to go. And once you have signed up, this is how it looks like. So this is going to be your dashboard, and you're going to go ahead and create a new workflow. So over here, as you can see, this is my main workspace. So if I click over here, this is going to be my main workspace, and over here, this is my board right here. Let's go ahead and create a new board if you want, or you can go ahead and import it from the template, but I'm just simply going to choose a project. All right. So currently, this is the timeline view, as you can see over here. So the timeline view is a combination of, you can say, like a calendar, and it shows you everything over here. It shows you the members, it shows you the calendar, it shows you all of your projects and stuff like that. Now, before you can move on with the timeline view, you have to create a main table over here. So for example, over here you have these two groups, right? You have this month and the next month, and you have certain tasks that you have to complete within these two groups. So you can create different tasks over here on these, groups over here. As you can see, I have project 1, project 2, and do research on the test. And over here you can assign it to different peoples over here, different team members, and you can see which one is working on it, which one isn't. You can add like a due date or stuff like that. Same goes with the next one. And if you want to add a project, just simply click over here on the add project, and this bar would just pop up, and then you can go ahead and write whatever you want. So you can write like demo project over here, anything you want. You can write your main tasks over here. I'm just simply writing demo projects as an example, but you can write anything you want, and then just simply click on add, and your task will have been added. So over here, this is going to be your task. Over here are going to be the updates. You're going to have your files, you're going to have your activity log over here and all of that. You also have your persons over here that you want to assign this task to. You have your status, you have your date. You can add more columns to view over here. So for example, you could say a time tracker over here. You can also add another one over here, such as files or drop down numbers or whatever, or you can click on more columns to get more columns. So over here you have all these essential ones over here. As you can see, you have buttons, you have drop downs, colors, hours, emails, you have all these different ones. Then at the bottom you have combos as well. So it all depends on you. So you can also add like sub items as well. So once you've added it, you are good to go. That's how you basically use the main table. You create different projects, and you can have different views of it. So in timeline view over here, as you can see, we have our timeline, and it moves on like this. It's just a simple timeline in a vertical in a horizontal movement. So over here, as you can see, the orange one are going to be the members number 1, and the yellow one are going to be members that you are on. So you can go ahead and change the color as well. So you click over here. As you can see, currently I'm working on it. You can change the status to I'm stuck on this one and close it. Then it's going to be red. And as you can see, currently this project is being addressed to me because it is assigned to me. Over here, as you can see, you can change it to whatever you want, maybe like a member 1, and then its color will also change. So as you can see, member 1 is orange, and maybe if you want, you can assign it to member 2, and you can remove member 1, and now member 2 color is yellow. So as you can see over here, and currently this status is stuck, you can change it to I'm stuck, I'm working on it over here. That's pretty much it. So it's really simple, it's really easy. Now if you wanted to create a task, all you would have to do is select a block, or you can go ahead and choose whichever one you want. So over here, as you can see, we have these members, member 1, member 2, and we have unassigned, meaning that this task over here, which is this one, it is unassigned. So you can quickly go ahead and assign it to someone, and boom, you are good to go. So as you can see, now we have all the tasks that were available are now assigned. So orange is member 1, yellow is member 2, and this darker yellow is, I would say, member number 3, all right, which is this one. And you can collapse them as well. As you can see over here, with this help of over here, you can collapse them, or you can expand them all by clicking on that button. And as I said before, it works in a timeline view, so keep that in mind. You have all other views as well. So for example, if you don't like the timeline view, you add view over here, and then you have your Kanban view, you have your Gantt view, you have your cards, forms, file gallery, you have your chart. So click on the Kanban view. This is how it's going to look like. It will be categorized by the status of the task. So for those tasks that are being worked on are going to be over here. Those tasks that are done are going to be over here, and those that are empty are going to be over here. So as I said before, each view has their own, pros and cons, so keep that in mind. Next, you can also go with the Gantt view. Now Gantt view is a little bit different. It's a combination of both the would say calendar and stuff like that. So over here, as you can see, this is the calendar of the week. We have our February, March, and we have our April over here. We're moving to May over here. As you can see, we have the baseline. If you click on the baseline, this is the entire Gantt view. So we have choose timeline column over here. We can group them by different groups. We have labels, view settings, and stuff like that. And if we click on labels, we have different labels. So we have person, board, status, date. We can go ahead and go with status as well. So it all depends on you. And once everything is done, you can go ahead and close it. You can autofill it as well. You can show all the items over here. You can close the baseline over here. You will see this is the project that is currently working on. This is the group of this month. And yeah, it's pretty simple. A lot of things that you can do over here. And another thing that is you can go ahead and add integrations as well. So if you wanted to integrate it with something, just simply come over here and click on integrate, and you will be taken over to the integration center over here. Now over here, you can integrate different, applications to a certain task, or you can go ahead and click on board integrations and create a new integration over here. So for example, if I wanted to, let's say you wanted to, see, or you want it to be notified when a task is completed, or its status changes, what you can do is use this. All right, so over here we have different apps, and down below we have our integrations over here. So what we can do is maybe we can go with the Gmail as well. So let me just choose Gmail over here, apps over here. If I click on Gmail, wait a minute, it's still loading up. So let me choose Gmail over here. So as you can see over here, the status changes to something, send an email to someone. All right, let's add this integration. So if I were to add this integration, let me just connect the Gmail to monday.com. Yes, allow. And once that's done, this is how it looks like. So over here, whenever status over here, we'll choose status changes to something, we'll say done, and send an email over here. We can say type the subject over here. We can say status change over here. At the top, we can say status, and down below we can say status changed to changed. Over here we can say like that, leave it at that, and we can send the email to me, and then we'll click on add to board. Now whenever this integration is active, right now, whenever someone changes the status, let's say over here we'll go with done, I will get an email. All right, so let's go ahead and check that out. So over here, as you can see, I have the email over here. If I click on the email, you will see status subject is done, changed. As you can see, you got the notification and it works. So that's pretty much it. That's how you can use integrations. And as I said before, you can have a lot of integrations as well. So you can maybe connect it to any other account, let's say Slack. If you have another team that's working on Slack, you can click on Slack and you will have integrations for Slack as well. And the exact same thing you can do with other projects as well. So it's pretty simple, it's really easy. Now what if you wanted to add another integration? Maybe you would like, maybe I want another notification, another email, that whenever a new item is created, send an email to someone. So when we click over here, we'll choose our account. Now when a new item is created, send an email, item name, and we'll just say status here, or we'll just write over here created in the subject over here. We'll just say item name, and we'll say created, and we'll click on that, and then we'll click on me, and we'll click on add to board. Now whenever an item is created, let's say over here item number 3, click on add, I will get the email. So let me just go ahead and see if I did got the email again. Over here, as you can see, item created, I have gotten the email. So if I click over here, as you can see, item created, item number 3 created. Pretty simple, right? So that's how you basically use a monday.com's board. So that is it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment sections down below, and I'll be sure to answer them as soon as possible. So having said that, I will catch you guys in the next video, and until then, take care and goodbye.